Governor Gavin Newsom's decision to close several Orange County beaches after sun worshippers turned out in droves defying a stay-at-home order drew immediate reaction. And not just by beachgoers, but public officials who said he was usurping local authority. The beach controversy actually followed critics from rural counties who said Newsom was applying rules more appropriate to larger counties, where the COVID-19 virus is more present and more deadly. One state Republican Party official filed half a dozen lawsuits alone on issues surrounding the violation of constitutional rights, issues near and dear to conservative constituencies.
So there's not a lot of case law on this. However, there is some.
Attorney Mark Reichel has made oral arguments in numerous appellate courts, including the U.S. Supreme Court. He said the High Court sided with the government in efforts to halt the smallpox epidemic in 1900 over the constitutional rights of plaintiffs.
The Supreme Court has always held that in America, your freedoms are extensive.
But not absolute in all cases.
Because your freedoms cannot cause harm to others.
Which is what Governor Newsom's Justice Department is arguing in court. You can't cause more harm than letting a pandemic go unchecked.
Then it's going to be very difficult for someone to sue and to prevail and say that my constitutional rights are being violated.
But there is still lots of gray area. Reichel says courts often fall back on what is reasonable. Smaller counties with fewer COVID-19 cases contend that they shouldn't be lumped in with more populated areas as far as restarting the economy.
They're probably in a decent position to make that argument.
The governor's reopening strategy is data-driven, but some constitutional rights advocates take issue with how that data is interpreted.
They think the facts just aren't there. The facts don't justify this response.
While some people have dropped their lawsuits as restrictions are being lifted, others expect their cases to go all the way to the Supreme Court, which means the final judgment on Governor Newsom's emergency actions might not be made until well after the pandemic is over.